the road is just north of me, so let's... Shit, there's some undead right there, too. It's very complex. The magic system is extremely complex. Slandered Gaming has a really good guide up for like every spell for like tier 1. I think he has every spell from tier 1 or something. So you guys should go check it out cuz he's got a whole list cuz I think he's doing magic and I am not. So there's a whole where do I need to go? This way. Yeah, this is where we're going. I wasn't tracking the quest, that's why I was confused of where we were going. There's like tiers to the magic, there's levels to the magic. Yeah, you find spells in the world. You can buy yeah, hang on, let me go see if I can find his guide. I know he put it up the other day. Let me just go grab it and drop a link to it. I haven't actually watched the guide. I just know I saw it pop up on my YouTube feed the other day, and I know he's enjoying the game. Act 1 spells, all spell locations. Here, I'm going to drop this link.
Greetings, everyone. Hope all of you are having an absolutely...
We are slandered. So this shows a list of all of the Act 1 spell locations. So he's got vendor spells, quest spells, location spells. So all the spells you can get. He's got a list of all of them. So for those of you who want to go the mage route. That looks like a friendly NPC. What's with the face helmet?
Did you make sure that no one from the Queen's entourage was following your trail? Beware her spokespeople, and if you're acting on her behalf,
you're welcome, guys.
And perish.
What Queen? What are you talking about?
The first time I saw her was years ago, when night fell over Brock Miala, and the gatherers had already fallen into a peaceful slumber. Then, the first sign appeared, a harbinger of what was to come. The mist, thicker than ever before. Wilfred was the first to notice it, as he still tended to the beehives. Finally, from the milky shroud suspended between the earth and the sky, an unexpected procession emerged, led by the Queen of Queens. Oh. We were lucky to be wearing our attire.
What happened next? Who is the Queen?
Along with the mist came stinging troubles. The Queen issued a decree, and that meant trouble. That's right. Troubles are like bee stings. Man swells from them, and later on, he doesn't even resemble a human anymore. The most important thing is that both Brock and Brock Miala were protected. Yes, that's the most important thing.
Your attire is very peculiar.
It's the attire of many families from Brock Miala. It protected them, just like it protected me. That's right, but I can't give it to you. It shields me from the Queen's gaze. I am invisible to her. I hope you understand.
Sure.
No one wants to be noticed by her.
Who are you?
Depends on who's asking. Do you bring trouble, or are you in need? Do you hear the buzzing of the bee swarm, or are you carrying that noise yourself? No, I can't hear any buzzing from you. Hold on. You don't know what you're doing here yourself. and you are looking for answers, or the right questions. Ah, well, same difference. My name is Brock. If you need something to shield yourself from evil, you've come to the right place.
No, I have not, Hector.
Of course. Go ahead. Choose something.
So he's got a charm and a bunch of cooking ingredients. Alchemy ingredients, I should say. Well, I don't need to buy anything, so.
Of course.
Oops.
Go ahead. Take care of yourself. The Queen could
I
appear
haven't cleared.
anywhere
Like that's
at
what I'm kind
any
of working on
moment.
right now. Is I wanted to. So I've moved the quests to the point where I've cleared. Probably it looks like I've cleared about 75% of this map, maybe 80%. I haven't done a lot in this northern section, and I've got this like bandit bounty quest. So I'm gonna try to do this bandit bounty quest right now because the fort quest is moved pretty deep, and I'm not sure if we're at like I feel like we're getting towards the end of Act 1. I could be wrong on that. Undead. Oh, I hear wolves. This is an altar. So the All-Mother is the queen. I don't have anything I can give to her. Oh, there's a waystone. Oh, that dude. Yeah. I found him at the very, very beginning. The guy who's like not human. Yeah, he's interesting. That's a giant druid ring right there. I'm not gonna go up there at the moment because they may send me there later. We're gonna see. Right now, I'm just after the bounty. What are all these glowing plants? Harvestable? Not harvestable. Ancient cromlech. Oh, we've got a memory for Arthur. Yeah, the bounties do, and I like the whole set of gear I'm wearing. I got from one of the bounty targets. So, do you know what the cromlechs were for?
That's a question better suited for Merlin if he was still around. I always thought it was where his druids got drunk and danced naked in the moonlight. He was terribly offended when I said that. Gave me an entire lecture about the delicate balance of life and death, how they are intertwined within nature. That, he claimed, was what the cromlechs were meant to be. The heart of their power. A place where it could be harnessed and cultivated. Still, he never invited me to any of their celebrations. He always did hate when I was right. Much the same, I watched him. That is why yet this guy.
Okay. What is seeing me right now? Bees! Bee swarm. Uh-oh. That was scripted.
You, this
is this?
An invitation. The Queen. Her word. The highest law. I am a servant.
Okay, interesting. So I attacked a bee swarm, and now she wants to meet me. What the hell is this? Oh, cobwebs. Oh. Oh, there's some iron ore. I definitely need that. Not the bees. Oh, he saw me. Ah! Hate these fuckers. Oh, there's another one. Of course there is. Monster brain. That's what you need for those armor pieces. They can come from all sorts of different monsters, like zombies. Oh, I didn't mean to call my horse. But I do love my horse armor. Good boy, Swercon. Alright, the boss should be up in here. I need to prep for the boss. Yeah, you just need to go to the crafting station, and it'll make sense once you get to the crafting station, Sherrard. Because you'll be able to see the items, and you'll be able to see the ingredients that they require, I should say. Yeah, the slow motion kill shots are pretty cool when they. I think that's based on crit hit kill shots, if I'm not mistaken. It also does it when you like backstab. If you do like a slow mo, it does slow mo when you kill them with daggers too. What was I just going to do? Oh, I was going to equip. Poison splash. Alright, boss mob should be up in here. You should not be comparing this game to Oblivion. Don't compare it to any game. Let it be its own game. There are absolutely lots of dungeons. Dungeons and crypts. And a big open world and lots of places to explore. But it is nothing like Oblivion. It is nothing like Skyrim. It's just its own thing. It is a single player RPG. You can do first person, you can do third person. I prefer first person. Yeah, Hector, exactly. The comparison is the thief of joy. It's almost like some of these people don't pay attention. Why did it equip my other arrows? I don't want to use my cold arrows. I may have ran out of wooden arrows. No, so why did it equip my frost arrows? It's exactly like, it's just like Death Stranding. It's a walking sim. Matter of fact, you can use wands, so you could even say this is exactly like Hogwarts Legacy 2. Oh, I'm supposed to be going over there for the quest. Somehow I have to figure out how to get over there. I bet I have to go up and around. Yeah, I'm betting I'm not gonna be able to jump up here. Nope. Well, that's a you decision, Gogol. Only you control your budget. If it doesn't look good to you, don't play it. Meanwhile, the rest of us are having so much fun. Oh, it's nighttime. I'm gonna do a bonfire. I don't want to deal with nighttime right now. Yeah, exactly. Just don't buy it. Sorted. Like, if $45 is too much for a game that's going to give you 70 to 100 hours of entertainment, then it's too much for you. Everybody's got a different budget. Dollars mean different things to different people. So, oh, no one's being defensive. We're just spitting facts at you, brah. Spitting facts, brah. This ain't Reddit where you can come on here and be like, I don't like this. We push back against that sort of negativity. We just speak the truth. If 45 bucks is a lot of money to you, and it is for some people, then go spend it on something that is worthwhile to you. Maybe a couple of movie tickets to the theater with your wife and kids means way more than a video game. But the public information out there is that it is a 75, I think Morticimal Gaming said he's got 80 hours already and he's not even finished yet. They told me when they sent me my review copy, they said between 50 to 75 hours of base gameplay. We've already showed off in the live streams. I think we've showed off probably 10 or 15 dungeons now and crypts. So, only you control your budget. Yeah, so if you don't like people calling you out when you complain about how the game looks bad, you were like, the game looks meh, and people are telling you, so don't play it. Like, you're literally being told, if you don't like what you see, don't buy it. If you don't like what you see on the screen, why the fuck are you here watching? You got your question answered. Yes, there are dungeons, but then you went on and ranted about how, oh, the game doesn't look good. Meh. $45. Meh. So go. What can we buy for 45 bucks, kids? Hang on, I'm on the Xbox. What games can we buy for under 45 bucks? I don't know. I could go to the PS5 as well and find so many games. Go to Steam, go to GOG, find so many games for under 50 bucks that you could get, which give you so many hours of entertainment if you don't think that this looks good for you. It's really simple. There are thousands of games that get released every month on Steam alone. You can always find value for your for your money. Yeah, Hades, Astral Ascent. This is Erudite. That's great. Yeah, Hades, Astral Ascent, Hollow Knight. That's not even considering sales. Yeah. Look at him cry in chat right now. Why are you guys so hostile? Oh! You guys are being hostile to me. Alright, let's see if we can take this guy down. Oh, he's a dodger.
You'll regret this. Your money or your life.
Your money or your life.
This is gonna hurt.
Not really. Oh, that did hurt. But guess what? I went invis.
Who goes there?
So stay away from his axe. And his throwing daggers.
Your money or your life.
Dude, he does not want to leave me alone. Ah!
Your money or your life. Your money or your life. Your weapon.
Got him. And I leveled up. Booyah! I tell you what, once I took the points to reduce the cost of my, that lunge you do, that's been a game changer. Ooh, the perfect ring of the warrior. Alright. Let's see what's in the chests over here. Oh, we should quick save. Another fishing rod, which I'll sell. Respect my authority! That's right. Respect me! Agree with me! Mommy! They won't respect my opinion! Mommy! They won't listen to me when I say the game looks meh! Erudite says, considering some devs are pushing default game prices to over $75, $45 on launch really isn't a big deal. Oh yeah, it's half the price of most AAA games. Mellorex says, is it solo or group? It's a completely solo RPG. Yari says, better yet, you can also do like the subscription on PS5, which gives you access to thousands of games within $50 or less. He did just drink health potions. Ziplines, most of the bosses you're going to fight are going to drink health potions in the middle of fights. Some of them, like if you caught the Galahad fight yesterday, Galahad had 3 different magic abilities he used. 1, 2, 3. Plus he drank health potions. I turned the game on story mode to fight Galahad because that fight sucked. Yeah, for sure. Also, Game Pass, like I pay for both the PS5. Excuse me, I pay for both PS Plus and Game Pass, and I talk about Game Pass all the time. Because I think my PS Plus is like $17 a month, and then Xbox is like $22 a month for my Ultimate subscription, and I get access to, I don't know, 10, 15 games every, it just depends. Like, Game Pass alone has hundreds of games in its library. So does the PS library. So, I mean, you get hundreds of games for the cost of a subscription. And then you get heavy discounts on other games. Game Pass comes with a ton of day one releases. So there's so much value out there if you're a budget-conscious gamer. you really just have to pick the ecosystem that works the best for you and go with that, because both of the ecosystems offer a ton of value. I personally think that the Xbox value is a little greater because of the value of Game Pass Ultimate, because you can do cloud gaming, and you can, like, if you have a game and you own it on the PC and the console, you can play it in between. Magic bow. Hang on, I'm gonna get sidetracked here for a second. Melorek says, what's the price for Xbox and PS5 monthly subs? So, yeah, Meller, so yeah, I pay I think it's $22 a month for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, but there's various tiers of the Xbox sub. And then I pay $17 a month for the PS Plus subscription. But there's also tiers of PS Plus subscription. I have the base tier. So between Xbox, and the reason is because I play way more Xbox games than I do PlayStation games. The difference is that with Xbox, you get a lot of day one releases included in your subscription. So as an example, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, Avowed, Starfield, what did we just put? South of Midnight. We just paid something else recently. We paid something like a week ago. Those are included as day one releases with your Xbox subscription, so you get a lot of day one releases. PlayStation doesn't do day one releases. PlayStation does do monthly free games. As an example, I have been playing Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy because that was included in my PlayStation Plus subscription for one of the free games that they gave me for the month of May or whatever that we're in. So anyway, $22 a month for Xbox. So here's what you get for, I'm on the Xbox right now, so this is a great thing to talk about. So I get a Game Pass subscription, right? So because I have the Ultimate subscription, that means I get games on the Xbox and my PC. If you don't have a PC, there's no reason to pay for the Ultimate subscription, and you can go for like the base Game Pass sub, which is probably 18 bucks or something. And so here's what you can look at. The one is recently added games. So these are all of the games that just got added to Game Pass recently. And these are all the recently game. So for paying a monthly sub, you get to play, and this is a day one release. Doom of the Dark Ages was a day one release. Revenge of the Savage Planet was a day one release. So those are all new games that just came out. The rest of these are older games that have already come out in other places, but they are now on Game Pass. Then you can also see games that are coming to Game Pass. So like these are the ones that are coming up. Oh, I need to add that to my wish list because I've not played this. Pre-install all coming June 10th. So I'm going to play The Altars. We're going to be playing that on June 13th. That's a day one release. So these are games that are coming out. The Division 2 is coming to Game Pass. Awesome fucking game. Metaphor Fantasio is coming to Game Pass. And then there's the existing library. These are all of the games that are available on Game Pass that you could go through. There are hundreds of games here in alphabetical order. Hundreds of games that you get for your Xbox subscription. I could also log on to the PlayStation and you would see something similar because I have a PlayStation subscription as well. So depending on where you live in the world, the costs are a little bit different because of hang on, I don't want that to be downloading right now. Let's oh yeah, pause that. That's a 40 gig. I don't want to do that while I'm playing right now. So depending on your budget and everything else, I always say that Xbox is a better value for your money because you're getting the day one releases. But yeah, you could spend let's say you spend the base PlayStation, which is probably like 18 bucks or something, plus so Xbox plus PlayStation, that's like 36, maybe $40 a month between the two for your two subscriptions. And you get so many games that you get to play for free included in that subscription. PlayStation games will be older games. Xbox will be a combination of older games plus new games that are day one releases on Game Pass. Also, when you are a subscriber to both of those platforms, you also get discounts on other titles. So if you're a PlayStation Plus member, you get a discount on all games, and sometimes on a monthly basis they will have like this month these 10 games are deeply discounted for PlayStation Plus members, so you'll get like 35% off those games. Xbox does the same thing. Um, so yes, you can get a ton of value out of the consoles. Yeah, like Dribrum says, you get like 3 games a month from PlayStation Plus. Every single month they cycle through. Um, there's also a PC-only version of Xbox Game Pass. You do not need a console to play Xbox Game Pass. You can play Xbox Game Pass with just a Fire Stick these days, so it's pretty interesting the way they've done that. And the games stay in your account if you ever choose to actually buy them. Oh, like the save files? Yes. Both PlayStation and Xbox, the save files always stay unless you manually delete them. So if you play it for free and then it goes away 6 months later, those save files stay with you so that if you decide to buy the game later on, you can then pick up. So as an example, I just did, so I played Days Gone on my PS4 several years ago. Then last month I played the Days Gone remaster on my PS5. When I loaded up, when I installed Days Gone remaster on my PlayStation 5, it said, "Do you want to load your PlayStation 4 save file data and play that playthrough, or do you want to start from scratch?" And I said I want to start from scratch because I haven't played the game like first. But I was able to like go back to my PS4 save file and carry that over to the PS5 remaster. So yeah, it's there's a ton of value. And then if you have PC, yeah, Sherrard has a very good thing. Like also on the PC, there's a lot of different platforms you can use. Like, oh, you've never had a console. Maller says you've never had a console. Yeah, it's a cloud save. Well, some of them are cloud saves, but some of them are manual as well. But if you have everything configured properly, you've got an account, and so it's doing a cloud save of your account data. So yeah. Once you get everything set up. But some people have a PlayStation and they don't have a PlayStation, like they won't worry about setting up all the config and stuff. So you just need to make sure when you set up your account, you set all that stuff up. So, but yeah, and then like, if you have a PC as an example, Epic Game Store, GOG, and Steam all give free games every single month. And then, like Sherrard says, if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, Amazon Prime also gives out free games every single month for Amazon Gaming. So that's another subscription option if you have a PC where you can get games every single month for your sub, which is Amazon Prime. And because Amazon owns Twitch, a lot of those tie into like Twitch drops and stuff. So again, there's value everywhere you look for people who are on a budget, like if you're gaming on a budget. Because it's getting fucking expensive. Like I do this for a living, and it's, you start talking about game companies, like I already pay for premium editions with Head Start access and all the DLCs included. I'm already spending 120 bucks. And then you're asking me to spend 80 bucks on base games and everything else, which is why this game only being $45 is a steal in comparison, especially considering you're getting 45 to, 75 hours of base gameplay, and then like Morticimal, if you're going to go to the completionist route, you're going to get 80 to 100 hours, which is why that crybaby douchebag earlier can go back to his mommy's basement. $45? Oh my god. Bruh, that's cheap by today's standards. I get that $45 is not, it's a lot of money for some people, but it's also cheap game. It's a cheap game by comparison when most companies who are charging for, a 50-hour game are going to charge you 80 bucks. And some companies, I paid $120 for Space Marine 2, and it was a 12-hour campaign. So